It began with a whisper, then a phone call, and within weeks, it felt like all of America was holding its breath. In the early 1980s, Manhattan Beach looked like a postcard of calm. Salt air, tidy lawns, a preschool tucked behind a fence painted in friendly colors. Then an accusation surfaced. A single parent reported something was wrong. Police sent a letter to hundreds of families, urging them to ask their children questions, carefully, urgently, about things no one wanted to imagine. Fear moved faster than facts. What followed was not one story, but many. Investigators, convinced something monstrous hid beneath the ordinary, interviewed children again and again. The questions grew leading. The answers grew stranger. Tales emerged of secret tunnels, night rituals, and impossible events. The more unbelievable the claims became, the more attention they drew. Television trucks arrived. Headlines screamed. The preschool became a symbol of dread. The adults at the center watched their lives evaporate in real time. Jobs gone. Neighbors gone. Their names spoken only in hushed tones or shouted on the evening news. They insisted on innocence, but innocence sounded thin against the roar of a nation convinced it had uncovered evil hiding in plain sight. Inside the courtroom, the trial stretched on. Months became years. Children testified, their words shaped by memory, suggestion, and the heavy expectations of adults desperate for answers. Prosecutors pressed forward, certain that backing down would mean ignoring victims. Defense attorneys pointed to contradictions, missing evidence, stories that collapsed under simple questions. There were no bodies, no tunnels, no physical proof. Only fear, echoing itself. Outside, the culture of the moment fanned the flames. Daycare anxiety, sensational talk shows, a growing belief that danger lurked everywhere, and that doubt itself was betrayal. To question the narrative felt cruel. To slow down felt dangerous. So the machine kept moving. And then, quietly, it stopped. After 7 years, one of the longest trials in U.S. history, charges were dismissed. No convictions, no triumphant ending, just exhausted families, broken reputations, and a community left to reckon with what had happened when fear replaced patience. The McMartin case didn't end with a verdict. It ended with a lesson about how memory can bend, how authority can persuade, how media can amplify suspicion until it drowns out reason, and how, in trying to protect the innocent, a society can lose its way. Because the scariest thing wasn't a monster in a classroom. It was how easily we believed there had to be one. If this story made you think, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support helps this channel grow and keeps these stories alive.